कल मिसेस बिजली हमें छोड़ के गई थी और अब इसके आगे की गेम हम लोग स्टार्ट कर रहे हैं। और भी स्पेल्स और कई चीजें हमें देखनी है। अब चलते हैं, देखते हैं आगे क्या होता है। मजा आ रहा है पर अभी हमें जाना
Now,
है
which way is the common room?
बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है, हॉगवर्ट्स जैसा ही बिल्कुल सब कुछ है। लेवल लॉक
Must be different.
ये आ गए हम लोग।
Who does Nelly think she is anyway?
I'm sure you've used them.
Why is everyone so highly strung? It's perfectly safe. Well, hello. Don't mind me. I find it helpful to change my point of view now and again. Put things in perspective. Once I made it to the top of Gryffindor Tower, from the outside, without a broom.
Goodness.
I'm Nelly, by the way. Nelly Ogspire. I've heard
Nelly
rumours about what
Ogspire
happened
से
to you
बात
on your
कर
way
रहे
to
हैं।
Hogwarts. Is it true? About the dragon?
It's true।
Yes,
ये
our
हमारे
carriage
उसी
was
बारे में
attacked by a
पूछ रहे थे,
dragon.
हमारे पे ड्रैगन
Crikey!
का अटैक
I
हुआ था।
can't believe it. How
Starting में।
thrilling!
जो लास्ट वीडियो
And
मैंने डाली है उसके
also
अंदर है।
terrifying. Anyway, you've certainly brought some much-needed excitement to Gryffindor. And Hogwarts, for that matter.
I'm sure I'll be seeing you
Nice to
around,
meet you.
either in our common room or when you scale your next tower.
You never know. Bye for now.
ये मैडम फिर ऊपर चढ़ गई है।
Professor
Wait, that's not right. I really thought I had it. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. It's not a complicated spell. I should be able to do it non-verbally. Why is this not working? Ugh! Oh, hello there. Welcome to Gryffindor. I'm Cressida.
Pleasure to meet you, Cressida.
Splendidly theatrical arrival to the sorting ceremony last evening. Made
स्टार्टिंग
it
में
in by
गेम
the
में
skin of
काफी
your teeth.
बातचीतें बहुत
Is it
ज्यादा
true
है,
that you're Professor Fig's
डायलॉग्स बहुत
protege?
ज्यादा चल रहे हैं इसमें।
I'm not
फटाफट
sure I'd
इसको
say
खत्म
that,
करते हैं।
but I did study with him a little before we arrived.
कोई टास्क मिले तो
Blast!
मजा आए।
I was hoping he might have given you some advice on non-verbal casting.
Is that what you were trying to do just there?
Oh, yes. Having a spot of
जब से
trouble.
गेम स्टार्ट हुई है,
I've mastered the charm using its incantation, but this is proving a bit trickier.
Don't worry, you'll get it in the end.
Oh, I hope so. If I can get it, Professor Ronan's sure to be very impressed. I'm just going to keep at it.
Well, good luck with it. It was nice to meet you, Cressida.
You as well. Enjoy your first day.
फर्स्ट डे
Here, have a sip. Go on. Sure you don't want to try it? Brewed it myself. Hello, you're the new 5th year. Pleased to meet you. I'm Gareth Weasley. Heard about your travels here. Can't believe it.
Gareth
Glad you and Fig are
Weasley.
all right. Is it true that someone from the Ministry was with you in the carriage?
Oh, yes. A friend of Professor Fig's.
Oh, didn't mean to pry.
प्रोफेसर
Nasty
फिक्स
business,
जो हमारे
dragons.
को लेके आते
Again,
हैं।
very glad you're here.
Thank you, Gareth. So am I. Are you related to Professor Weasley?
गेम में मजा
I
आएगा
am.
वैसे
She's my
आगे
aunt.
तो हमें चीजें मिलने लग जाएंगी और हम कुछ
Must be
करेंगे।
nice having an aunt for a professor.
You'd think so, wouldn't you? Aunt Matilda tends to treat me as if I'm a first year. Keeps too close an eye on me. It's all a bit suffocating, to be honest. Still, she means well. And she's an incredibly powerful witch. She'll have your back.
Well, it was nice meeting you, Gareth, and thank you for the insights on your aunt.
Pleasure to meet you as well.
बातचीतें तो
Good
हो
luck
गई
today.
सबसे।
New
अब
Gryffindor.
next,
Professor Weasley's waiting for you outside the common room.
प्रोफेसर वीजली के पास चलते हैं। प्रोफेसर वीजली कहाँ है? ये क्या है भाई? पहले मैं सारा देखता हूँ थोड़ा बहुत क्या क्या है यहाँ। चल यार चलते हैं। अब हॉगवर्ट्स में तो देखते ही रहेंगे।
Good
Professor
morning.
Weasley.
I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in
पर
light of
जो हम
your
मूवीज
unique
देखते थे जिसके अंदर
situation,
जो सारी चीजें
joining
होती
us
थी
as
वो
a fifth
शायद हम
year,
लोग इसमें
you'll
कर
need to
पाए।
catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially
और
as
मेरे
you'll
को
be
मेरे
expected to
सभी लोगों
complete
ने
your
लगभग इसके सारे
OWLs
एपिसोड
at the end of the year.
सारी मूवी देखी होगी।
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success.
थैंक यू।
Here you are.
मिल गई जादुई किताब हमें। बताओ यार किसको कैसे पड़ेगा। ले ला, आ गया।
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you,
जादू
Professor.
मस्त
But
है यार।
what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
हमारी रियल लाइफ में भी ऐसा हो सकता है तो
Perhaps
फिर
seeing
अलग
it in
बात होती।
action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
चलो भाई।
This way.
अब प्रोफेसर वीजली को
The guide will give you
Follow
opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. I
टास्क
certainly
मिलेगा
would
तभी
have
मजा आएगा
appreciated
इस गेम
something
में।
like
अभी
the
तो
field
फिलहाल
guide
तो
when I
बस
was a
यही सब चल
student.
रहा है।
Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. Do keep up.
इसमें स्टेयर्स इधर से उधर नहीं हो रही हैं अभी तक तो मुझे खैर नहीं दिखा है।
Ah, the guide
Yes,
appears to
I'm
have some
moving.
information for you about that painting of poor Barufio. Simply cast Revelio on it, and we'll see what the guide says.
Revelio.
ये हमारी फील्ड गाइड है। अभी 1% है, 100% भी होगा। चलो बाहर निकलते हैं इससे। अब देखते हैं आगे क्या है। अभी प्रोफेसर वीजली को
Clever,
फॉलो
isn't
करना
it?
ही है।
Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
अभी शायद और शक्तियां हमें मिलेगी। अभी सारा हमारा
No
खाली
time to
अभी
waste.
1 मिला है,
Your
सिर्फ
classes
2,
to
3,
attend.
4 मिलेगा। और भी चीजें मिलेगी।
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker.
Faculty Tower.
Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
चलो भाई सेंट्रल हॉल देखें। कंटिन्यू। हम यहाँ पे हैं। वेलकम टू हॉगवर्ट्स साउथ विंग। ओ भाई मैप तो पूरा घूम जा रहा है यार। साउथ विंग। Including your one common room. Turn to map. चलो भाई सेंट्रल रूम तो पहुंच रहे हैं। देखते हैं यहाँ क्या है।
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs
मिसेस
lead
बिजली
directly
पहले
to
से ही आके
Central
यहाँ खड़ी
Hall.
है। चल भाई।
You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak.
I think Defender should be.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that
मैं skip नहीं
awful
कर रहा
dragon
क्योंकि
attack.
हमें story
My
और उसके
suspicion
साथ
is
ही
that
हम
there's
follow
more
करते
to the
हुए गेम को
story
आगे
than a
बढ़ रहे हैं।
search for
सारी
belongings and an
चीजें पता होना
extended
भी
trip up to
जरूरी
the
है।
castle.
तो उसी के अकॉर्डिंग कर रहे हैं।
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and... I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now. Speak of the
Professor Fig.
devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it
अरे
seems.
उधर देखो बुक उड़ती हुई दिन नजर आई थी।
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you.
चलो भाई आगे चले।
Good luck today.
Good luck
And
भाई।
remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it
टॉर्च
to keep
जला
up
रही
to
है
date
साथ
on
में
your
बैठी हुई
progress.
लड़की।
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
अब प्रोफेसर फिग से बात करनी है।
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
Yes, sir. But I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
चलो भाई कुछ तो मिला। डिफेंस अगेंस्ट डार्क आर्ट क्लासेस, चार्म क्लासेस। कहाँ चले पहले? पहले यहाँ चलते हैं।
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
चलो बे चले अब कुछ मजा आएगा शायद अभी तो खैर स्टार्टिंग है तो इसमें उतना ज़्यादा कुछ नहीं होगा अच्छा वी दबाने से हमें थोड़ा सा डिटेल भी मिल जाएगा इसका यहाँ जाना है
Got?
प्राण संरक्षण होगा मेरे ख्याल से इसमें
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
चलो भाई कुछ तो स्टार्ट हुआ हाँ ये ओह शिट इस बार करते हैं ये मिल गया हमें लेवियोसो
Levioso.
लेवियोसो
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with a basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak...
Levioso.
Good. Now, well done.
Levioso.
Very good.
चलो
But
भाई
the best way to practice
Second
is by
हमारा
dueling.
ओपन हो
We'll
गया
start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel.
आजा
Using
बेटा, आजा।
Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Levioso.
This can't be your first duel.
Let's just say I'm
Only all my students were this adept.
You're good.
How perceptive. What are you doing up there?
I do enjoy a lively duel.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
अच्छा लग रहा है.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Gryffindor.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
If you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you, not the other way around.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Huh, fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested. Till next time.
चलो भाई नेक्स्ट अब हमें चलना है बाहर कल की.
I've always said travel.
ओह सॉरी सेकंड वाला जो टास्क है वो करेंगे चार्म क्लासेस. इसमें स्टेयर्स अभी तक मैंने इधर से उधर होती हुई नहीं देखी अभी तक. इस जगह
I cannot do this for all eternity.
ओ भाई.
It was a long time ago.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit.
Some of us don't necessarily want him to get back to the lesson.
You students here, I'd like to send a howler to.
I can't imagine receiving a howler.
हमें धीरे धीरे हाथ बैठेगा कई चीजें
Here,
रह जा रही हैं.
behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the
Nettie.
new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
एक और आ गया हमारे पास
Accio.
एक्यो
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me. You'll be the blues just as before, and Miss
अब देखते हैं क्या
Onai,
होता है
you are
इसमें।
playing red. Clear?
हमारी बॉल्स
sir.
ब्लू है और पहले उन्हीं की बारी है
Be sharp. That is how it's done.
Accio.
$50
Splendid!
Let us see this. Phew.
अभी तक बराबर है
Quite impressive. Here we go.
अब हमें 50 चाहिए
There we go.
Accio.
ये और गिर गया
Very good.
गेंद
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Watch this.
हमें इसमें 50 स्कोर करना है
Yes!
Accio.
हाँ यस
Excellent control there.
Let us see this.
हमें 50 करना है
That is how it's done.
एक और 50 हो गया यस 2 हो गए
Brilliant. Here we go! There we go.
Accio.
That's it!
Yay! Win! नेक्स्ट लेवल भी जीत गए हैं। अब आगे देखते हैं। अभी एक रह गया है, थर्ड। 1, 2 और 4
Very
हो गए
good,
हमारे।
both of you. Well
एक और
done.
रह गया है। इसके बाद देखते क्या होता है। डायलॉग्स बहुत ज्यादा है, इस वजह से ना गेम समझ में नहीं आ रहा कट करके डाले कि सीधा ही डाल दे।
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you.
यार
Took
आप
me
लोगों को
weeks
अच्छा
to
लग रहा है
become
तो
proficient
प्लीज
with
लाइक
Accio.
और सब्सक्राइब जरूर
Took
करें।
weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets
मोटिवेट
easier,
करें
I
जिससे और
promise.
अच्छी वीडियोस मैं आगे बना सकूं। हाँ देखो यही होता है।
That's good
बात
to
करने
hear.
लगो ना।
It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Well, it's been nice talking and competing with you.
And with you. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
आज ये 4 स्पेल्स कंप्लीट करके मैं गेम बंद करता हूँ।
Of course, you can use Accio
नेक्स्ट
on
देख लेते हैं
humans.
और क्या है।
A word, if you would.
Well, you'd be using it on
You wanted
clothing
to speak with me,
besides
Professor?
I did.
You know it won't work.
I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation.
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
चलो भाई स्पेशल असाइनमेंट मिलेगा। क्वेस्ट कंप्लीटेड हो गए। एक रह गया है थर्ड। अब देखते हैं क्या है। ये चलो चले।
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Hello, you wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
चलो जल्दी से चलते हैं यार। देखें यहाँ क्या हुआ। अभी स्टार्ट हुआ है तो थोड़ा सा टाइम लगेगा इसमें, जब गेम में मज़ा आना शुरू होगा। अभी तो हमारे घर सारे स्पेल्स भी कंप्लीट नहीं हुए। कुछ था यार। ओ भाई।
Revelio.
Here I've come from the toilet bowl where she said I could swim. You mole. As long as for only one time per week, I can plunge the boys' lavatory, not the...
Glad you can make it. Lucan's just over there.
Can I help you?
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed ones. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
I'm flattered to hear that. Sebastian's not a bad duelist either.
Imagine it's quite something to see the two of you duel.
How does cross wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides, in crossed ones, you could duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
We'll make you regret signing up.
होगी फाइट 30 इनिशियल राउंड
Confringo!
Levioso! Accio!
I'm the one!
Levioso!
Expulso!
Protego!
Expulso!
Levioso! Oh, there goes my way.
Levioso!
Accio! Accio! Protego!
Act like a winner! What to do?
विक्ट्री हो गई जीत गए इसमें
Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. Now, it takes time to organise these duels, but check with me later. I may have something lined up for you. Again, congratulations on your first crossed ones victory. Well fought. Hope to see you back here again.
क्या मिला
What are you up to now?
Levioso!
मिसेस बिजली से मिलना है हमें चलो देखें कहाँ है
I feel sorry for your next opponent.
Just wait till I've
बेचारे
grown
हार
a
के
bit,
गुस्सा हो
then
गए
we'll see how well you
ओ
do.
मेरा बच्चा ओ मेरा बच्चा
Revelio!
हाँ इतना गुस्सा अब गेम एंड करने की सोच रहा हूँ लेकिन सोच रहा हूँ ये थोड़ा सा है ये आगे बढ़े हम जल्दी जल्दी इस सबसे जिससे कि फिर हमारा मेन चीज़ शुरू हो क्योंकि अभी तो गेम में बातें ज़्यादा हो रही हैं कुछ मिलना शुरू हो मज़ा आए अभी तो बस स्टार्ट है तो स्टार्टिंग में थोड़ा सा होता है इन सब गेमों में ना आगे जाके मज़ा आने लग जाएगा अगर आप लोगों को ये विजुअल सारे कट करके देखना है तो आप मेरे को कह सकते हो, मैं उस हिसाब से करूँगा। ओह कैट। चलो चले यार।
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke.
Goblin.
Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems
third
Professor
वाला और
Fig taught you
spell खुल
quite a
जाता, फिर
bit
उसके बाद
during
बंद
your
कर
brief
देते हैं।
detour near... What was it you said? Some ruins? I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Have you and Professor Fig not discussed my training?
He continues to be reticent about the details, mentioning only a few spells. Revelio, was it? And Lumos?
That's correct, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
I'd like to go with Natty.
Excellent choice. Miss Onai is one of our most talented students. And she knows the area. She'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
मेरे ख्याल से अब जो थर्ड रह गया है
I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
वो भी कंप्लीट हो जाएगा.
Revelio.
जान जहाँ मिले वहाँ ले लेना चाहिए.
Professor, why must I complete these tasks?
They are meant to give you first-hand experience as you proceed to master new bits of magic. Good luck, and I shall see you soon.
This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is.
Levioso! Accio!
Flying pages.
Got it.
एक और रह गया है.
A flying page must be around here somewhere. Brilliant.
मेरे ख्याल से थर्ड स्पेल बस अनलॉक हो जाता है. फिर उसके बाद
I trust the preliminary tasks weren't too much trouble.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
हो गया. अब मेरे 4 जो भी थे.
That's it! Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover.
यहीं पे गेम हम लोग कंप्लीट कर रहे हैं. प्लीज़ लाइक सब्सक्राइब सब करिए, जिससे कि मैं इस गेम को और आगे और अच्छे से खेल के आप लोगों के लिए